What goes around comes around. On yesterday's episode, I said that Tua threw not one, not two, but three interceptions on Christmas Day to help the Steelers' playoff chances. Well, yesterday on Monday Night Football, you had back from the grave Nick Foles doing the exact same thing, throwing three interceptions to the Chargers, but instead this time, it hurt the Steelers' playoff chances. I said heading into this weekend, the Steelers had two paths to the playoffs. One involved the Dolphins losing out, and the other involved the Chargers losing out. Now, we're down to one of those paths. This is it right here. Not complicated. Dolphins lose their last two. Jets lose to the Seahawks this week in Week 17. And then Patriots lose to the Bills in Week 18. Boom. Then the Steelers are in.
Playoffs?
But of course, they still have to win out.
I feel like we can run the table. I really do.
Dolphins will most likely be without Tua as he is in his third concussion protocol this season. The Jets are reportedly getting Mike White back as their starter, which actually is a little unfortunate because I do think Mike White being back increases the Jets' chances of beating the Seahawks. But on the flip side, it does help the Jets' chances of beating the Dolphins in Week 18. And then for our Sunday night game against the Ravens, still no word on if Lamar Jackson will play. Clearly, if he can't go and the Ravens have to roll with Huntley, that is better for the Steelers. And hopefully, they are still in contention when 8:15 rolls around because the Patriots-Dolphins starts at 1 o'clock and then the Jets-Seahawks is at 4. Again, we need the Patriots to beat the Dolphins and the Jets to lose to the Seahawks. If either one of those things don't happen, then we're out of luck. In other news, we know many of people aren't a fan of Steelers offensive coordinator Matt Canada, although I think he's made a valiant effort in the second half of the season in guiding the Steelers offense. He now finds himself again at the center of attention after former NFL receiver Steve Smith on NFL Network had some things to say about the Steelers offense Saturday night against the Raiders.
This is Matt Canada. This was the quarterback coach who became the offensive coordinator. At times, the offense is inconsistent.
Yeah, it is.
It isn't inconsistent because they don't have the playmakers. It's inconsistent because the play designs are very Saturday-ish.
Oh, so what do you, hold on, when you say Saturday-ish,
Yes, what does that
what are you
mean?
trying to say?
I'm
Because
not
today's
trying
Saturday.
to say anything. I'm saying it as it comes. It's Saturday. This is Sunday. Now, we have the NFL exclusive right now on Saturday, but we got to play big boy ball
There you go.
and play with some better play design. Don't just pick a play because it's the alphabet. Oh, well, we on the 7. Go ahead and make sure.
Right.
Pick it with your chest.
Then he went on Pat McAfee's show and doubled down on his initial claims.
I think, with Mike Tomlin, he's a fantastic coach. But I think offensively, they're held back a little bit. Matt Canada, the offensive coordinator, he leaves a lot to be desired on the offensive side.
Well, I don't know. I think at this point, if you hate Matt Canada, you just hate Matt Canada because I don't think anyone can argue that the offense has improved to a decent degree in the second half of the season, to a degree that it's running like a normal NFL offense. And yes, there are still some hiccups. There's things to clean up. But all of that is not on play calling. The red zone issues, the overthrows, the interceptions, the missed field goals, the drop touchdowns, is that all on Matt Canada? And if you're using Saturday as an excuse to bash the OC, I don't know if that's the best of looks either, considering the elements both teams had to go up against, the fact that the Steelers won, and the fashion in how they won. At the end of the day, our offense outplayed the Raiders offense, a Raiders offense that many would consider has better offensive weapons, a more experienced quarterback, and an offensive play caller that is considered one of the best play callers in the league, and Josh McDaniels. A Matt Canada-led Steelers offense put up more points than that. Now, if you want to credit the players more, I'm completely fine with that because what Pickett and the crew did was awesome. I just still feel like you got to give Matt Canada some credit. The guy as the offensive coordinator, the guy calling the plays. You can't tell me the offense hasn't been moving the ball up and down the field at a decently efficient rate throughout this second half of the season after the bye. And up to this point, I'd say you keep Canada around for next year. Stick with what's working. Obviously, Pickett and the rest of the offense are starting to buy in, so I don't see why you'd sell out now. I know there's still 2 more games left, but at this rate, I don't see things going backwards for this offense. But that's it for this edition of Big Deke News on a Tuesday. Let me know what you guys think of the topics discussed, Steelers playoff chances, and if you think Matt Canada sucks or if he's actually low-key been kind of good. But hope you guys enjoyed. Stay chilling. Peace.